When you hear PTSD, you probably picture a soldier. But PTSD isn't just a military issue. Trauma doesn't wear a uniform. It can happen to anyone, anywhere. Millions struggle with PTSD from car crashes, childhood trauma, loss, or toxic relationships. Most don't realize their daily struggles, anxiety, sleeplessness, irritability, are linked to past trauma. We need to stop boxing PTSD as a veteran-only issue. If you're constantly on edge or avoiding certain places, you might be dealing with invisible wounds. This isn't weakness, it's a human response to overwhelming experiences. Let's drop the stigma and start talking honestly about PTSD. It's more common and closer to home than you think. PTSD isn't just about the triggering event itself, it's far more complex than that. It's about your brain and body becoming wired almost permanently to a state of high alert, getting stuck in survival mode. This mode is designed for short-term emergencies, not for everyday life. This happens long after the actual danger has passed, creating a persistent sense of threat even in safe environments. Imagine a smoke alarm that won't turn off, relentlessly blaring its warning. It keeps going, even when there's absolutely no fire, no smoke, no real danger present. That's a vivid analogy for what PTSD feels like on a daily basis. Your nervous system is constantly on high alert, continuously flooding you with stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. This leaves you feeling constantly jumpy, utterly exhausted, and perpetually on edge, as if waiting for the next disaster to strike. These overwhelming feelings manifest as nightmares, persistent insomnia, a sense of emotional numbness, or sudden, unpredictable bursts of anger. Consequently, you might find yourself actively avoiding anything that reminds you of the trauma, like driving, crowded spaces, and even certain conversations that might trigger difficult memories. This shrinking world, though isolating, feels temporarily safe and manageable. But in reality, it actually keeps you trapped in a cycle of fear and avoidance, preventing true healing. It's crucial to remember that these aren't personal failings or character flaws. They're recognized and well-documented symptoms of PTSD, a real and treatable condition. Your brain is essentially trying its best to protect you from further harm, but unfortunately, it's stuck in overdrive, misinterpreting safety as danger. The path to healing begins with understanding what's truly happening inside your mind and body, acknowledging the impact of the trauma. Remember, you're not inherently broken or damaged. Your nervous system simply needs guidance and support in resetting its threat response and returning to a state of balance. Recognizing and accepting this is a courageous and crucial first step forward on your journey to recovery and well-being. PTSD isn't just caused by war, as many might assume. It's a far more pervasive condition. Everyday events, the seemingly mundane aspects of daily life, childhood abuse, experiences that shape us in our most vulnerable years, domestic violence, the silent battles fought within the supposed safety of our homes, accidents, those sudden jarring moments that can shatter our sense of security, illness, the physical and emotional toll it takes, leaving unseen scars, or sudden loss, the unexpected absence of someone we cherish, can all trigger it, igniting a cascade of emotional and psychological responses. Trauma is personal. It's a deeply individual experience. It's about how your nervous system reacts, how your body and mind process and store the event, not just what happened. It's the lasting impact, the echo of the event within you. Two people can experience the same event, stand side by side in the face of adversity, but only one develops PTSD. The other may process it differently, finding resilience in the aftermath. There's no trauma competition, no hierarchy of suffering. Your pain is valid, regardless of its source or perceived severity. Many people don't realize they are unaware of the subtle ways trauma manifests, symptoms like brain fog, that persistent mental cloudiness or chronic fatigue, the unrelenting exhaustion that saps your energy, are linked to past trauma, connected to experiences long buried. They wonder, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just feel normal? When their brain is just doing its job, trying to protect them from perceived threats. The real problem is when your system gets stuck in survival mode, constantly on high alert. Stop comparing your story to others. Your journey is unique and valid. Acknowledge your own experience, honor your feelings, and validate your truth. Healing begins when you recognize the impact trauma has had on you, when you start to understand its influence. You're not alone and you're not weak. You are resilient and healing is possible. Your symptoms aren't weakness. They aren't a sign of failure or a lack of resilience. They're your body's way of trying to protect you, a complex and often misunderstood response to overwhelming experiences. hypervigilance, that constant state of being on guard, jumpiness, that easily startled reaction to sudden stimuli, and numbness, that emotional detachment from the world around you, are survival strategies, not choices. They are automatic responses ingrained within your nervous system. Your brain is on high alert, constantly assessing potential threats, scanning for danger, which is exhausting. This constant vigilance drains your energy and impacts your well-being. Dissociation, feeling numb or disconnected from your body, your emotions, or your surroundings, is your mind's way of shielding you from pain, a protective mechanism activated during times of intense stress. But numbing pain also numbs joy and connection, creating a barrier between you and the world, leaving you feeling isolated and detached from the people and activities you once enjoyed. PTSD looks different for everyone. Its manifestation is unique to each individual: anger, anxiety, that overwhelming sense of unease and worry, withdrawal, or even physical symptoms like headaches or digestive issues. Culture and background shape how symptoms show up, influencing the way trauma is processed and expressed, and how people seek help, impacting their willingness to reach out for support and the types of resources they find accessible. Many suffer in silence due to stigma or lack of understanding, preventing them from seeking the help they need and deserve. We need to see the person, not just the label, recognizing their humanity and individuality beyond their diagnosis. Compassion and awareness are the first steps to real support, fostering a culture of understanding and empathy for those who are struggling. Living with PTSD is exhausting, but healing is possible. The first step is reaching out for help. Therapies like TFCBT and EMDR can help your brain process trauma. You can also start small. Practice slow, deep breathing to calm your nervous system. Journaling helps you make sense of your feelings and regain control. Mindfulness, focusing on your senses, can ground you in the present. Remember, you're not broken, you survived. Now it's time to teach your system that you're safe. You're not alone. Millions are on this journey with you. Take the first step, make the call, say the words, ask for help. Your healing starts the moment you believe you deserve peace. And you do. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more content on mental health and recovery. Your support helps us reach more people who need this message.